Hello, my name is Craig Winship, and I will be the instructor in this course from the College of Education at the University of West Alabama. Today we'll be going over our syllabus so that you'll be more prepared to get started with our course. Today we'll be looking at the syllabus that goes along with the course SEC 321 Education in the Law. I've signed into my student preview, so my screen should look exactly like your screen. First thing we're going to do is scroll down to the Start Here documents and click on the syllabus for spring. Okay, if you'll notice that at the beginning it makes sure that it shows you that we are in SEC 321. It's got this term or a previous term on it. It's got my office hours, which is as needed for an online class, where I'm located on campus, and my cell in case you need to text or call with any questions. The course is 3 hours. I've already emailed you the textbook that we'll be using in the course. If you need help getting the online version, please let me know and I'll send you a link that takes you straight to that textbook as well. All courses in the College of Education also recommend the APA 7th edition, but you can get that online for free if you check the link here. It goes through everything that's in the book, whether you want to buy it or not, it's totally up to you. You have access to it with that link right there. Okay, let me get back to that. Okay. Next up, we have a description of what the course is about. It gives the topics that we'll be researching and whatnot. It also gives the standards that I'll be covering in the course. It gives you the course objectives. Those are all woven into your modules. You'll see those at in each one of the modules that says objectives and procedures. You'll see that as you go through. The chips are important as those are the ones that are assessed in the course. So you've got a copy of those as well. And again, those are all integrated into the activities that we'll be doing. Okay, moving down, tells you about this is an online class. You will need to have some type of online computer competency to navigate through the links, post your responses, do research on your own and whatnot. Let's see, as a part of the UWA course fees, you get access to a free premium. Well, it's not free, you paid for it, but Grammarly premium. You'll sign in with your UWA username and your UWA password. Do not create a new one for this because it won't give you access to the premium areas. My expectations are listed. Big thing about what I expect out of my students in these classes is make sure that you're not just zipping through all the activities. Make sure that you're taking something out of them, that you're learning from them, because in the end, how you learn and how you prepare to get ready to teach your classes is going to make a humongous difference as to their futures. Even though you're only going to be teaching them one or maybe two courses over the course of their career, the knowledge that you're going to give them is going to be so important in the choices that they make for their future. Please make sure that you're prepared by doing the assignments yourself. We'll talk about AI in a moment, but make sure that you're doing the activities yourself and that you're learning from the activities. Evaluations, we're going to have discussion boards, assessments, and assignments. You'll see all of those. The SNAP introductions, many of you have already started. There are step-by-step instructions on how to create a SNAP. There's also my example and a YouTube video that shows you exactly how to make one. Make sure that you're not just uploading a picture and a couple of words, because that's not what the assignment asks for. So make sure you're following the instructions on that. Okay, moving on down. Again, we're back in. This is where the chips are going to be assigned, and this is where they're going to be scored. If you're wanting to read about that. If not, it's all covered in the activities. You don't have to worry about where everything's located. You'll see it as we get to it. Let's see. Assignments, all assignments received after the deadline, which is going to be Monday nights at midnight. Once you pass the Monday night at midnight deadline, a 20% penalty will be taken off per day based on how many points are available. So if the assignment's worth 20 points, 20% of that's 4 points. So every day that it's late, the maximum score goes down by 4 points. After you have finished, after you have passed the 4 days, on the 5th day, there's no credit left for the assignment. That way, you don't have to let me know that something's going to be late. I'm just going to score it when you turn it in. Okay, if it's past the 4 days, it reaches the 5-day limit, and there's no credit, I won't be giving you a score on that one. Your assignments, your assessments, your midterm, and your final are a little different because when the window to take the test closes, the test is over. There's not a late penalty for that. It's closed. Okay. Academic integrity, make sure that you are not simply copying and pasting and submitting work from ChatGPT or any other AI source. Again, your students, that's just what you're here for. Make sure that you're doing your best to learn so that something in this course that might help you to be a better teacher down the line, you'll be able to say, I remember doing that. I can look back up and I can look that back up again and see what it was oh yeah, there it is. I can remember it now. But if you're just trying to get around this by artificial intelligence, you're not going to know anything out of the course when you're finished. You're just going to have a score, and your students in the end will be the ones that suffer for that. So make sure that you're not simply copy and pasting and dropping it in. I totally understand the use of AI and ChatGPT. Make sure you're using that in a positive way that helps you, not just telling it to write your papers for you and submit them that way. That, again, we're thinking about your future. That's the syllabus. If you have any questions about the syllabus, please send me an email and let me know, and we'll move on to the next topic shortly.